Hey, Gavin Seim here with the Photo Kit review for March 2016, and I'm going to show you what is in this month's Photo Kit. Every month, Photo Kit brings new presets, Photoshop actions, videos, and useful tools to help us be the best photographers we can be. And one of the cool things about it is it's going to be different every month. So I want to do a little video showing you what's in March, and we got quite a variety of things since this is our release kit. One of the cool things about Photo Kit is none of the presets or tools are just taken from our other premium pack. So if you use Power Workflow or Natural HDR or our Action collections, these aren't just images and presets and tools that are pulled out of other stuff and put into a Photo Kit. Photo Kit is exclusive, new stuff. And what's cool about it is because it's a monthly pack, we can mix it up and have kind of these mini packs that might not be suitable for release as full packs on our website. And so you're going to see a really neat wide variety of things: develop presets, export presets, templates and tools and utility tools and things like that just make your workflow easier and your photography better. And that's what Photo Kit's all about, along with the videos and tips every month. So for March, we have just a neat little preset pack that kind of brought in a mini collection with some various different effects. And I'm just going to go through those real quick on this nice portrait of Felicia here. And we just have a wide range this month. I just wanted to have fun with it. So there's a couple of dark image fixers, and those are really cool. This image isn't really that dark, but these are kind of some good helper images, the dark image fixer and the backlighter, which are going to be good for your images that might need a little punch in those shadows and back behind. So it's a good combination of sliders over here. And the Pure Pop is a nice, neat, contrasty effect. And then we have one of my favorites for this month, which is the Haggerty House Vintage. And this is not in any other collection. It's just a very soft kind of a vintage effect, but not over the top. I really like this one. And I love black and white too. And so we have a nice contrasty black and white, the infrared silver dynamic. And then down at the bottom here, a couple of modifiers. So you can actually add these onto other presets. The redhead tone gives a nice tint, and the beauty spotlight gives a nice little spotlight. Now, of course, this is a square crop, and so I'm a little off center. I can just Shift M to edit that, and I'm going to drag that spotlight right up here to her face and just kind of lighten this up a little bit. And there we go. So there is the 7 presets that are in this month's collection. So I'm just going to kind of move right through here, and we're going to swing over and look at some of the Photoshop actions that we have this month and what those can do. One of the things I'm really excited about Photo Kit is we're just going to get to have a lot of fun and release the monthly kit, but you're also going to see things released in between, little surprise extras here and there of cool stuff that we come up with over here in the studio and that we're going to pass on to you. Okay, so there's the Lightroom presets, which are in your March Photo Kit download, and I'm going to open the Photo Kit actions for March in Photoshop. And there's just 2 simple actions, but they're actually very cool and useful. And the first one is the Blue Sky Smoother. This is something I get into a lot, and it's where you have a really nice sky, but when you're dealing with a bare sky, you kind of want some consistency. So sometimes I'll have a sky when it's nice and blue, but then it goes down to one side, and the color shifts a lot. It goes a lot more to white. The Blue Sky Smoother is one of our new auto masking actions that kind of automatically detects. It doesn't kind of, it does. It detects tones and colors and things. So it's going to do its darn level best to detect your blues and automatically mask those. And then if you need to modify them, you can mask manually once the action is run. So I'm just going to run the action. It is very quick, and you will see it paint over that blue. Now let's just look at the before and after. You zoom up just a little bit. Okay. And you can see it's mostly leaving up here alone, and it's adding in some blue down here. And of course you see that we have a mask here. Obviously we don't want it to cover the whole thing because it's definitely a strong blue overlay, but we could use our mask tool and we could paint in or out different areas of intensity. But the auto mask is pretty powerful. Let's go to another auto mask action for this month, and that is going to be the Skin Vibrance Painter. It works similarly, but it does a little bit of a paint overlay on the skin tones. And again, it uses the auto mask tool of our action design, and you can see that it does an auto mask of the skin tones and the similar tones. But it kind of does a little paint over on the skin and brightens it up and just gives it a little more pop. But it actually is, and you can go down to the layers just like all of our actions here at Seim Effects, and you can individually select and modify those layers, and then you can also mask the master, so you can paint in other areas, and it's more than just a smoother. It's not just a blur, it's actually a skin toned paint over, and so you can actually paint in other areas, or you can paint out other areas, but it does its level best to try and automatically mask out the eyes and things like that. And like all of our auto mask actions, you of course still have the mask down here, and you can manually mask it in or out. So that's the actions for this month. Just some great little helper tools for helping with those blue skies and those flesh tones in this month's photo kit. And of course, in this month's photo kit is a video, and this is a neat one that's I think you're really going to enjoy, that goes through and it looks with some grainy footage because it's out in the field at night, and it's when I'm making this image that you saw that I released from Yellowstone National Park, and it's actually me talking as we're making it, talking about some of the issues we're facing, and there's a lot of great discussion in there about visualizing and managing tone and waiting for the image, taking it, making it, or waiting for it. And so those are the key things in this month's photo kit, but of course there is more to come, and photo kit's bringing you presets and actions and videos and tools and surprise extras ongoing. So if you're not a member of photo kit, head over to seimfx.com and join up, and I look forward to what we have for you next month. Enjoy.